What's up, guys? Wolfen here. Today, me and my mom are going after HughesNet, the internet and Wi-Fi provider, and there is a good, valid reason to do so. But before we start this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit post notifications. If you end up enjoying my video, if you do end up enjoying my video, then you should subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, then what the hell are you doing, man? Anyway, let's get into this, honestly. I want to make this quick.
I got demons inside and they're haunting and talking to me. I feel them rumbling behind the furry in me. A part of me so ugly and I just want to be free. So I brought it to life and I'm no longer one with my beast. That's not me. Who are you, babe? Who are we? When I look at myself in the mirror, I see not a reflection of myself. I can see it breaking me. I've got something dark up, tattered fur, blackening my mind, unraveling what's happening, just getting mad, feeling like dark tap me. A battle begins far beyond Halloween, just from one touch, me girl, love struck. It would feel like I'm galactically drug trafficking, just surviving, got addicted on soda. I love agony, I've been hurt too many times, nothing much left to me. I've become a natural catastrophe, something beyond my own fantasy.
I would like to point out that I am my mom's editor, and in this situation, we decided to go with just making my video. This is a collaborative effort that is going to be published not only on my channel, but hers. Please check out her video, even though it's the same as mine. Thank you. Now, let's watch some of the clips so we can start explaining things.
Not hooking up so I can watch most of my programs. Okay, so this was not done correctly. The job wasn't. Hello, I'm talking. This job was not finished. So you're going to make me, a disabled veteran, pay another $150 for a job that wasn't fully completed?
So, to point out why it's broken is because the kittens have been getting too rambunctious. We have tried everything to calm them down. We have laced their food with Tranquil, and when we can, we try to provide disciplinary actions. I can't say the word right, but there you are, by spraying them with a spray bottle full of water. Usually I even make sure it's cold to make sure they realize and get it through their head that, hey, you can't be so rambunctious. Not only they have knocked over the modems way too many times, but apparently the two lights are broken or just dead. And with that said, that's a problem nonetheless. But they should, and I mean they should, have fixed our modem or at least replaced it. I would like to point out this is running through a dish and two different modems to get my Wi-Fi running. Now, let's continue with the clip.
Really? I did 40 years in the Marines so people like you could have freedom. And this is what I get? I get treated like dirt, snide remarks made from your technical support crew, and then you're going to tell me I have to pay, or you're not going to send somebody?
So, I know this is wild, and you guys can agree. My mom is calling every 2 to 3 weeks for the last 6 months, and literally, this is going to be the 5th or 6th time a literal fucking technician has came out here to literally do their job and fix the internet. Mind you, the internet has not been fixed. It is still in the state that they first brought themselves into the help, and it's still not changing. It's still offline, it's still disconnected, it's still not running, it's still not working. Not only this is making it so my mom can fail school and have to be pushed back and restart her whole classes online, but this will also fuck me up because then I can't post videos with my PS4, which means I am waiting on being able to literally become a famous YouTuber. Not only they're making my mom fail, but making me fail. Now, I would like to point out, and I think you could agree with me, some may disagree, but I don't think we deserve to pay shit for them to come out. But I have to point out that we basically have to cut the check and make it so we have less money for food to survive, so we can succeed. We are pushing ourselves to our limit just for success. So please, guys, subscribe to me and subscribe to my mom, because we are literally starving for success. Alright, that's dedication. We have to split our money bills for food and groceries just to get fucking internet. HughesNet has not only failed us, but has shown their true colors as a corrupt business. They only want your money. And these calls aforementioned are literally consisting of her having to go through hell, them making her sound stupid, and them being assholes, but also consists of them constantly trying to do sales pitches, even though she says, I am here for tech help, not sales pitches. It's very clear that HughesNet has failed. Also, even though Cricket is not part of this, I would like to point out that I keep getting these systematic messages on my freaking Messages app. Cricket, please stop sending me those shit. I don't care about your little fucking shit. Alright, first, I don't allow bot messages. I don't tolerate them. You need a real phone number, not a freaking half phone number. We're not doing that. Go away, Cricket. No one likes you. Anyway, back to the main topic on hand. Check this out.
The job wasn't finished yesterday, so I gotta pay another $150 for this to be corrected.
Well, definitely it was been resolved.
Because on your end it's resolved. Maybe on your end it's resolved, but nothing's hooking up here.
Maybe you should also consider trying to call the manufacturer of your devices. What's going on?
It's the HughesNet modem. Okay?
No, it's
Nothing.
not, because it's-
Yeah, it is, because nothing here is hooking up right. Okay? And I'm tired of you. No, you listen to me. I am tired of your tech support treating me like shit every time I call in. And now you're doing the same thing. You're gonna tell me, a disabled veteran who did 40 years in the Marines, to turn around and pay another $150? Do you know what it's like living on a fixed income?
I would like to point out that we have to literally rely on the government just to survive. They give us money to survive. Alright, and the worst part is they're the ones still treating us like shit, and these companies are still doing the same. Also, I would like to point out that I have Social Security checks and all that other stuff because of my mental issues that have been supposedly recorded over time in documentary data from mental health specialists because of the stupid and most definitely corrupt DCF system. That's a whole nother topic entirely, but I don't think I need to sum it up too much because I already just did. Anyways, moving on and forward on this, check this out also, because this is crazy.
No, you don't.
Well, I do not.
Let me explain to you what it's like. Okay? I own my home. I own my truck. I pay $1,300, close to $1,400 in bills every month between my homeowner's insurance, my truck insurance, and all my monthly bills, which includes HughesNet. But from HughesNet, I got to get treated like dirt every time I call in. Okay? If it wasn't for the fact my son has a Social Security check, we wouldn't be able to survive, because what is above my check, which is only $1,100, his check after everything, with the help of his check after everything's paid, that's my grocery money. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any money for groceries. And the state of Texas only gives me $24 a month in food stamps. What the fuck is $24 going to do? Nothing. Just like you're treating me like shit and refusing to do anything. Well, you know what? I'm going to break up that $300. Okay? I will pay $150 of it on the next check and $150 on the bill and $150 on the following bill. And you're going to get me somebody out here today. If by the latest tomorrow morning. If not, guess what? I'm suing. I'm suing. Now you get me, I will break up that $150 between two bills because that's the only way I can afford to do it and still be able to feed my son. So, when is my tech coming?
They guarantee that they will give the best service, But in reality, let's face it, it's a scam. Let me point out the facts here. As stated before, we have to literally go off of government checks and we will run out of money. We don't get that much. Alright, so that's a fixed income. Dare I mention, and dare I very much highly mention, that my mom is now looking to want to starve herself on my behalf. Let me make this clear again. My behalf, she wants to starve herself so I can have food. But you know what? That's not happening. Instead, no, Mom, please take more of the food than me. I can handle it. Alright, honestly, this is disgusting. This company is literally putting the danger of a old disabled person starving to death as their priority. Not only that, they're also putting the fact that if she doesn't starve herself, I will starve. She is in a moral battle, including myself, whether I want to let her starve and eat or let her eat and me starve. Alright, this is disgusting. Now, like I said, there's a lot to this, so keep on watching the video, but this is what shows how corrupt the government and these dumb companies are. Roblox, HughesNet, Dish TV, everything that exists is so fucking corrupt, disgusting, inhumane, and stupid.
Well, I was just gonna check the schedule here, and if ever that the schedule will not be showing on my end, the technician department will be the one who will be calling you regarding of the schedule.
No, you put me back to the technical support team, and I am going to schedule it right now. I have a class coming up. I have to be online in an hour for
I
a
already
class.
set the expectation that I will not guarantee that I can send a technician over today.
It's either today or tomorrow at the latest because I am not failing my classes because of this shit. This has been an ongoing problem for almost a week. I had to wait 4 or 5 days just to get the appointment yesterday, and it's still not working. So this has been like almost a week. So we're going to get it straightened out either today or tomorrow. If not, the Better Business Bureau will be alerted. The Texas State, I'm gonna alert everybody I can, including Americans with Disabilities Act, how badly I've been treated.
No problem. Let me just go ahead and create a work order here. Stay on the line.
All right. Turn that flashlight off, please.
It won't allow me to. I tried already.
Well, now I'm getting a tech because I had to threaten a lawsuit.
Hold on. I know this is not something to laugh at, but can we realize how funny this is? My mom said she was gonna sue. That was the equivalent of a atomic warhead being thrown on a freaking country. If that makes sense. She used a nuclear missile of problems. When it comes to companies, they do not like having to handle sues or lawsuits of any sort. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Here's what I think about HughesNet. Listen up. Either you fix it correctly this time when you guys come out, or I'm going to publish a secondary video as sequel to this video onto YouTube. And if you think I'm done there, you got another thing coming. Because then I'm posting on Twitter, and then you'll be real fucked. I do not make threats. I make promises. I do not make threats. I make guarantees. Believe me or not, it will happen as I state. Heed my words carefully.
To confirm I have the right one, please enter or say so that I can get you the help you need. Please say one of the following: technical support, billing, or account management.
Technical support.
Please tell us what you're having issues with today.
Other.
Say Internet is down.
Other.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes.
Now, this is even worse. Not only they put us on hold, but they disconnected us. It got to the point that she had to call back. And it did not get any better, but it got better after a bit. Watch this.
Thank you so much for calling HughesNet. This is Al. How may I help you?
Yes, Al, good morning. My name is Deanna Murdo. I was on the phone with a supervisor who was putting me back to technical support because I need a tech out here. I will split up the $150 again that I have to pay to get this problem finished, being done correctly. Because according to your supervisor, Sean, unless I'm willing to pay $150 again for another tech visit because the problem wasn't corrected yesterday, you guys aren't going to send anybody. Well, I already straightened it out with him that I will pay $150 on this next bill and then the other $150 on the following bill because that's the only way I can afford it. And I need a tech out here at the extreme latest tomorrow. I am in danger of failing my classes because I can't do my schoolwork. I go to school online. I am due to graduate August of next year with a bachelor's degree in business administration. So because I'm being forced into paying another $150 for a tech to come out here, because on your end everything is fine. Well, my end it isn't, and nobody wants to hear it. Well, because your company is being good enough to force me to pay again to get another tech out here. We're going to get one out here. I've already straightened. We're getting one out here by the latest tomorrow because I'm not failing with school because of this, and I'm not having my graduation delayed because of this. And this has been a problem for almost a week.
I see. If that's the case, Ms. Wardell, let me just read the documentations here left by the representative and even the supervisor that you spoke with so that I can follow up with
No. Schedule me a tech right now. Right now. No, I am tired of all these delays. I am tired about hearing all these specials and being told this, being told that, being treated like shit. When yesterday I was told I should get glasses because I can't see the phone on my the screen on my cell phone too well. Or the small sticker that's on the back of the modems because they're too small. So after being told I need glasses yesterday, when I told her straight out, yes, I do wear glasses, but I also have cataracts in both eyes. I did not do 40 years in the Marines for this company and the tech support department to treat me like shit.
I would like to point out when it comes to sight, she has cataracts in both eyes. They are in their budding stage, so we don't know what it's going to look like yet, but it's already affecting her. Now, that's a medical thing that can happen. You can ask your medical specialist and they can agree and point out that it is true. Cataracts can mess up your eyes at the start before it even buds. Now, I would like to point out, and I would like to make it clear, when it comes to the little labels on the bottom or backs of something, she needs me to read them. Those labels on those boxes, those freaking electric boxes that make the internet work and emit the signal, are so fucking small. In fact, even I have trouble, and I have A+ eyesight. I can see from very far away, very up close, and I can read small text like it's nothing. If I have trouble, there is a damn sure fact my mom will have trouble. No questions asked. And what's worse is they expect us to fully be able to cooperate by reading something that is so small. It goes to show how stupid internet providers truly are. Whether it's the technicians that come to the house to help fix your stuff failing, or it's the idiots in the freaking call center trying to take calls. Alright, every one of them are money-hungry idiots who are trying to just get a bill for their work, which is understandable, yet they also need to help people. It's not gonna work if we get no help and you get a bill. It's actually wrong. Hence why she wants to contact the Better Business Bureau, because they get money but we don't get internet. It's wrong, and they're basically scamming by saying they provide good services.
My late father. Okay, so you're gonna schedule me a tech right now. Otherwise, come right after my class, which is at 9 o'clock this morning. I will be on the phone with my phone plugged into charge. Better Business Bureau, everybody I can, including television and social media. And believe me, I will have fun all day.
I understand, Ms. Bruno. And I just confirmed here that you've called us in regards to the getting a tech out, and I actually have a news for you. The representative that you spoke with earlier, as well as the supervisor, actually meet the appointment here, and they scheduled it for tomorrow in the morning.
What
8 a.m.
time?
to 11 a.m.
Great. Because you know what? My call was disconnected, so I had to call back. But believe me, I will be on the phone finding another provider to take place as soon as possible. Because this is ridiculous. I did not do 40 years in the Marines to be treated like I'm some kind of imbecile who doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to straightening things out. Okay? Or be told that I need glasses yesterday. I mean, to tell someone because you're saying, gee, I wish I could see this, it's kind of small. And you telling the customer that they need glasses? I wear glasses. I wear bifocals. And I have a cataracts in both eyes. I'm lucky it's still in the flower bud state, the tight, like, as they call it, the flower bud stage, where you don't know what it's going to look like until it opens. And I've got another 10 years for that.
I would like to point out the reason why this sounds different is because I went from my room, which is more stronger when it comes to sound, to the bathroom because I have to use the bathroom. Number 2, TMI, I know. But that's why it's a little echoey and change of audio a bit. But I would like to point out that not only it's going to harm me, but it's going to harm my mom when it comes to the terms of possibility of success. I am not just in this video to speak for my own behalf, but for my mom's. I, as of you should know, need the internet just so I can play video games, record, edit, and publish. If I can't publish, I can't get views. If I can't get views, I can't get subscribers. If I can't get subscribers, I can't get monetized. If I can't get anywhere on YouTube, I'm screwed. With that said, what about my mom's success? What will happen to her is quite simple. She fails this class, she gets left behind, having to do the class all over again. And this is not just some normal class. This is so she can own her own restaurant, her own business, her own anything when it comes to business relational value. This is tanishing our probability of success. They are setting us up to fail for their own stupid, disgusting, ignorant company's gain. It goes to show the disgustingness of the world. It's very relieving that people like me exist who are willing to speak up and say something when something is wrong. I am the moment of clarity for the simple fact I speak truth. Let me be clarity. And let me be your clarity. Be careful picking your provider. Background check the provider. All the good, the bad, every review. Background check your providers and use them wisely. With that stated, it's very clear how bad this is.
So my whole life has changed. I cannot walk well anymore, but I walk when I was told I wouldn't be able to. And I'm only 58 years old. I went in straight out of high school. You're welcome. And to be done in by someone who can't hit because they're too nervous with guns, who shouldn't even be in the military if they are. Yeah, my whole life has changed. I can't walk unless I have somebody with me. I have to have a medical alert watch on when I go out of the house because of balance issues as a result of this. My whole life is screwed up because of this one incident. And now I've got this company treating me like dirt every time I call in. No. But thank you for letting me know someone will be here tomorrow morning.
Yes, and don't worry about it. They'll give you a call once they're on their way, okay? They'll give most of the times they'll give a call or even send text messages if they're unable to reach you.
Oh, they'll be able to because I'll make sure I'm up at 6 o'clock. I'm up at like 6:30 every day because I have 4 kittens.
I would like to point out that yes, this is true. They wake her up mad early in the fucking morning. Hell, they try to scratch at my door to wake me up because she doesn't get up because they want to be fed so early.
Thank you for letting me know because the call was, I don't know if the call was dropped or just disconnected, but now that I know they're coming here tomorrow morning, great. Now I got to notify my instructors that the work will be in tomorrow because of problems with the internet. And it's finally going to be straightened out tomorrow.
That's right.
All right, thank you.
Sorry with that, thank you for open by tomorrow, and thank you for calling, Yusuf. Okay?
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
Yep, bye-bye.
Now, with that obviously over, it paints a clear message. Please be careful with your provider. Who are you choosing? Who are you with? What is providing your internet could be the same thing that wants to fuck you over. But I can't end this video here because there is more. Yeah, that's right. As I was recording this video and editing the video, we got a new development for a different company that I will be adding into this. It is crazy because if you watch the end of the video, this is how my mom is not only taking down one company, but 2. So right as I was doing production of the first part of the video, basically PayPal called her. And this is what happened. Watch this clip.
Down any accounts that are in my name, or I'm going to sue you. Because PayPal refused to do anything when the card was stolen a couple years ago in the hospital in Connecticut. And every couple months, I get these emails that you're going to charge my account this and that. No, you're not, and I'm getting an attorney. And I'm going to the Better Business Bureau and anybody else I can about this shit. Because you guys refused to close that account from a couple years ago, and an orderly at the hospital took that card. I'm getting charged. You guys are trying to charge my account all this money every couple months. So now it's time for me to step up and sue. I will be back up in Connecticut in April. I will be back up in the Northeast at the end of April. If I find out where you guys are located, your main office, believe me, I will be there with an attorney to shut you the fuck down because I'm tired of this. You guys have been taking advantage of a disabled military veteran and refused to do anything about a card that was stolen. You guys even had enough nerve to tell me that the police report was fake.
I would like to make a clear message that I was unaware of anything related to PayPal, but I was very much aware of her problem in the hospital. And I would like to point out on my own terms that you shouldn't be using PayPal. And the reason for this is simple, but let's continue before I point that out because what she needs to say is very important.
Now, shut down all my accounts. Anything that's open in my name, either Deanna Murdo or Deanna Adenolfi, and do it now. Or believe me, As soon as my boyfriend's home, lawsuit will be brought against PayPal. I'm tired of
Alright, Miss
this.
Diana, can you tell me? Alright, I understand that. Mr. Diana, can you tell me, Miss Diana, when did you have a word with the PayPal customer support?
I didn't charge anything, and this is all going to ladysongbird119@gmail.com every couple months from a card that was stolen
Okay.
a couple years ago.
Okay, so what my question is that I'm saying that when did you had a word with the customer representative of the PayPal?
I've tried for years to get that account shut, and you refuse. I've
Okay.
emailed you paperwork. I've emailed you a Connecticut Police Department statement from Torrington, Connecticut. I've emailed you notarized letters about shutting it down from an attorney in Connecticut, and you guys refuse.
Now, this is a good reason to remind you again to make sure to pick who you are working with, whether it be a provider or a platform, and pick wisely and know what you're getting yourself into before signing up. And I would also like to point out that it is highly illegal to hold her account active when she clearly has stated, and I quote, "I want my accounts, all of them, shut down." When she says that, they are not just obligated, but they are completely at the mercy of needing to do so. Failing to meet that requirement as their business will result in legal problems if the participant in question has asked for it and couldn't get it done. The participant, if having the right qualified money, could easily sue and handle it legally. May I point out, here is my reasoning, as stated, to why I believe you should leave PayPal. Number one, and most easily to realize, it's too easily hacked. Many people are getting targeted because of PayPal. Dare I mention, main number two reason, well, while this is not too easy to realize, many scams evolve this app. PayPal has a long, and I mean astoundingly wildly long track record of scammers using it. They're like, "Oh hey, I'll do this or that for any money on PayPal. I'll be your sugar baby. What's your PayPal? I'll be your sugar daddy. What's your PayPal?" Or something just like that. And basically these scammers or weirdos will use PayPal just to get you to pay them or to pay you. And no one dares to use PayPal other than idiots, because if you use PayPal, you're an idiot because you're literally giving yourself the easy access to being scammed and even targeted by hackers. So please, be careful and use your money wisely. Anyways, let's continue with these clips to see what more she has to say to the PayPal people.
Alright, so you don't need to worry about it. So what do you want me to do? You want me to go
Shut
ahead and
down
shut down
any
the account?
accounts that are open in my name.
Alright then, you don't need to worry. We'll directly go ahead and shut down your account, which have been coming up under your information.
Any name that's linked to Lady Songbird 119, shut them all down, because they were all open falsely. It's all fraud. I didn't charge $359 just a little while ago. Okay, I have been fighting with my internet provider for the last 2 hours.
Okay, I'm sorry about it. So you don't need to worry as for now. Why? Because we have directly, right now, we are just closed down your accounts, which have been coming up under your information as of now. And in the future, if there's any kind of coming out any accounts under your name, then we will definitely keep in security on that for you. All right?
Yeah, because the card was stolen. You guys refused to close that account. I tried to open up a new one. I did, but I don't use it, so I closed it. And I just want everything shut down.
Okay. So, Miss Diana, can you tell me, what kind of disability you are facing now?
I am on my cell. Wait a minute. The card was stolen by someone who works in the hospital in Charlotte Hungerford Hospital in Torrington, Connecticut, about 2 to 3 years ago. All right, and I told you about it. I sent you a police statement, a picture of the statement from the police department in Torrington, Connecticut, and I was told it was fake and the account would not be shut down. Well, this person keeps going on a spending spree with my PayPal card because you guys refuse to shut it down, and now I'm trying to be charged for a purchase they made just recently this morning. I didn't make any purchases. I've been on the phone arguing with HughesNet.
So I would like to point out that basically me and mom threatening these companies and saying we will sue them or bring them to the media, here's the freaking equivalent. For business equivalent, by saying we are going to bring it to the media is like sending thousands of payloads of ballistic missiles on someone. Then saying we'll sue them is like literally sending a missile with the words "E.T. go home," if anyone caught that damn joke. And basically, what this is, when we call these people out, it's called boycotting. Many people will see this, and in return, they may be encouraged to also speak their mind about their problems with the same company, which will get out to more audiences until it gets too big that many people are dissatisfied or unhappy with the service and start to decline wanting to be with the service in any way, shape, or form. In fact, this could ruin these companies, PayPal and HughesNet. With that stated, I think it's clear we are making a standpoint of this is not okay, this is where we stand, and this is how it's going to go. By threatening to sue, we are basically saying, that's it, you want war, we'll give it to you full throttle. And I would like to point out that if we do sue, I'll be glad to make a part 2 to this video, whether it be for PayPal or HughesNet. But let's continue on what my mom is saying because it's very important we see everything, all the evidence of the calls.
Alright, Miss Anna, I understand. I totally agree with you, and we are really sorry for the inconvenience. So, before we go ahead, I just want to ask you that what kind of disability you are facing right now?
Nerve damage in my lower back and legs and epilepsy.
Now, I don't know why this is very relevant to their little conversation. I mean, this is PayPal, not her medical specialist. So I don't know why they asked her this. But I mean, hey, we'll let this one go. But I would like to point out, do not use PayPal or HughesNet. Let's keep this going.
My ankle. And I had to have reconstructive surgery, and I still can't walk right. I am now limited to taking either my wheelchair, my walker, or my cane when I go out of the house, as well as having to wear a medical alert watch.
Alright, I'm really sorry for that.
Now, I would like to touch up with a heart-to-heart here. Listen, if you're gonna fucking scam, harass, torment, or be malicious towards an old lady or someone who is going through hell already, you're a messed up person and don't deserve any love, support, or help from anyone. Like, this is just messed up. Look at what you're doing to this poor person. If they literally did nothing to you, why are you going after them? It goes to show how cruel this world is. They're going after my mom, asking her to pay up something that she didn't do, and genuinely refusing outright, illegally, to refuse to shut down her account after she stated and very much made it clear she didn't want to be working with them whatsoever.
So right now we're directly closed on your account, which have been coming up under your information, and in the future we'll keep security on it if there's any issue coming up. Alright?
Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Thank you for connecting to PayPal customer service. Have a lovely day.
You too.
Now, while this was handled, just the very idea of threatening to sue was able to handle it, And not only she was able to get him or them to shut down all of the accounts, but they were able to even see reason to make sure to put her on the do not allow this list. Basically, anyone under her name instantly gets shut down from using such a system. This prevents any future problems. Hopefully, they do what they said they would do. Because if they don't, they already know who's looking to make a video, and they already know who's Sue Happy. Please explain this one.
Do you remember when I went to the hospital a couple years ago?
Yeah, that rung a
Torrington.
few bells when you spoke about such, but what is actually going on, like mainstream
Because they
system?
refused to close the account.
Someone's going to spend Happy, you stated?
Every couple months I get a thing that they've spent $300-400 on this and that.
See, that's a problem. You should be tracking them down.
They even said that the police report, when I emailed them a picture because they asked me to, said that it was fake. Well, now that I've screamed to go there and shut the place down with an
PayPal?
attorney.
That's PayPal? Those PayPal
It was
customers?
PayPal. And because now I'm screaming to go in there armed with an attorney and court orders to shut the business down because they're doing this to me and taking advantage of a person who's disabled as well as a military veteran. And my late father was also a veteran as well. He served from 1960 to 1971 in the U.S. Army. So between the two of us, America, you have 51 years of service between myself and my late father.
Moving on to the fact that that's PayPal, right?
Yes, it was PayPal, which is a online company for banking. Yeah, they're easily hacked. So if anyone out there has PayPal, get rid of them and Cash App because they both do the same thing.
Yeah, because also, may I point this out? This is directly my opinion. I've seen way too many, and when I mean this, I cannot exaggerate it enough. Way too many scams regarding, hey, I'll send you this much money on PayPal. No one's gonna fall for that. I'm not an idiot. And my mom can agree she ain't gonna fall for that. But this is serious. May I mind you, and my mom can make this more clear, this is a fraudulent activity that PayPal is making. They are literally taking advantage of her.
Now, a good friend of mine who lives in Austin, who is known as To The House Sports on TikTok, even liked the post I just made about HughesNet.
Alright, well, let him know I'll be starting to make mine soon.
So, I've taken to social media about HughesNet. I think PayPal's going to be next. And all the little scamming idiots who are like, be honest, I'll send you $10,000. I'll send you $50,000.
Well, I'll put this with HughesNet. I'll put this with HughesNet since it's kind of relevant. We'll do it 2 in 1.
This lady right here, me, otherwise known as Lady D119 on YouTube and Brown Eyed Texas Queen on TikTok. Yeah, I'm 2 for 2 this morning. Battled 2 and won 2 company. Battled against 2 companies and won both by threatening a lawsuit.
May I point out one thing?
Mama, don't play.
I believe you should be starting to make your name more frequent on all social media. Change it to your more relevant names. Like Lady Songbird is your name, right?
Is my email.
Is your email. Don't ever talk about your emails too much because then you get idiots. Also, I mind you should make your public reputation as Lady D119 or a specific name you decide is more better for every social media account. Reason, you want it to be consistent so everyone knows you.
Well, that's why I say what both are.
You should have one. So if I say at Wolfen_craft, they look it up on Roblox and YouTube, it's the same. Basically, if you look at that one name up, it shows up anywhere. I'll put this with the video. Oh, this is a 2 in 1. Woo! Motherfucker! Yeah, we got it!
Here, wait a minute. Put this on your recording. This is what happens when you take a New York Italian who has no filters, tells it like it is, and don't care. Okay, I battled HughesNet this morning, and I battled PayPal, and it's only 9:17 a.m. Central Time. Went to battle against both and won both battles.
Alright, I'm going to start processing everything because this is going to be the longest, biggest video I've made yet.
So, America, this is what happens. You want to go up against this little Italian lady? Bring it on. Because I will take you all down one by one, and I will do it legally.
I am Wolf and Wolfclaw, and I approve this message. I'm sorry. I know I should be serious, but seriously, I had to.
No, it was the face that cracked me up.
I would like to give a shout out to all of my community moderators for helping me keep my community safe. A quick shout out to all of my subscribers. If you are not subscribed, no shout out for you. Subscribe and you'll be shouted out. Just in general. And I would like to give a special shout out to those who are helping my mom with this. And thank you so much for helping my mom and supporting her on this situation. And I would also like to give a important shout out directly to my mom, who is collaborating with me to make this video for her. I hope this helps her, and I hope this makes a wake-up call to many who are using these two companies. Please, be careful, alright? I don't want anyone to get scammed, spammed, hacked, or illegally handled in any way by such companies. Please know what companies you're trusting. With that said, thank you guys all so much for enjoying and watching this long video. Hopefully I see you in my next production, but till then, this is Wolf and Wolfclaw collaborating with Lady D119, and this is the end. Boom.
Look at what they made. Is this what they call glory, mother? You still believe they're the hero of the
Well, hello there, my friend.
like jerks, judging by personalized words. We've longed for peace, but
Hello, you have reached the end. If you end up liking this, like, subscribe, and hit post notification. And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, love you. All hope you enjoyed the spectacular wild ride.
broken me from the start. I've been fighting this endless war, trying to find where I belong here. I stand. What breaks me down makes me a man. Break me down, not at all. I have nowhere left to fall. So do you still believe